I'm Lee. Nice to have you along this Thursday afternoon. Now, in Coronation Street, she plays Sophie Webster. In real life, she's Brooke Vincent. And this afternoon, she's planning to approach strangers in the street and offer random acts of kindness. I spoke to her this morning to find out why.
I'm doing it today to kind of raise awareness to people that youths can get involved with volunteering. Basically, we all get tired with the same brush and we're all not doing this good and not doing that good. And this is kind of a way to say, you know, we are trying. And there are a lot of people getting involved. There's millions of people, in fact. And with it being the first time in the UK, we are trying our hardest to raise awareness around so people know what we're talking about when we say be inspired.
And it's the streets of London that you're taking to. So what are these small acts of kindness? What will they involve?
Things like, just little things like showing people directions, carrying bags, giving out cupcakes, you know, things that make you smile. And it's just nice to do something nice and to kind of get young people back on the streets volunteering, you know, so that's like my main thing, really. I like to see kids helping out and doing what's right.
Now, being in big London, aren't you going to get some funny looks and responses? You know, it's not like Manchester, is it?
No, it's nothing at all like Manchester. It's massive, isn't it? But yeah, probably someone will say something, so I'll be on my best behaviour.
And of course, there's going to be a fair number of people that will recognise you, which make it more surreal.
Yeah, that's the mad thing. Like, do you want a cupcake? Yeah, it's all right, kissing a girl. See you in a bit. You know? But yeah, it's mad for me because this is like a little holiday to come to London. London's like a really big... I like London. It seems very busy and very on the go. So to be caught up in the middle of it all would be amazing for me. Well,
if I can move you back to Manchester in terms of Coronation Street...
Yeah.
How did it feel to be the third person to play the same character?
The third person playing the same character? Oh, well, they always say third time lucky. So, hello. But, like, it's mad because when I took on the part, she didn't really have much of a character, you know, much personality. So I was able to get my teeth into it and just play me, really. And it is just based off me, that little character.
And it must be strange, essentially, growing up in the public spotlight.
Yeah, people say this, and it always confuses me because I've never known any different, you know. Yeah. I'll meet twins and I'll go, what's it like having a twin? And they're like, I don't know any different. And it's like, true, it's the same kind of thing. You know, I was very lucky and very privileged that I kind of gradually got into it instead of them saying, look, here's a storyline, go with it. Like, Sam Aston was immediately in the spotlight, whereas I kind of was a bit in the background for a bit, which is really, really good and it's really helpful. And obviously my mum looked after me and Corey looked after me, and that's, I think, why I enjoy it so much, because I've not been pushed into the limelight too much.
Because I think the thing with soap operas is people confuse real life and the telly,
definitely.
Don't they?
All the time. Yeah. I was shopping the other day and this woman said, hiya. And I said, hi. She went, are you okay? I was like, yeah, sure. How's your nana? I was like, she's all right, thanks. Tell her Jean was asking about her. I was like, right, okay. And I carried on working and I was thinking, I don't even know this woman. Anyway, I told my nana the day after. But anyway, Jean, and described this woman. I was like, all right, so she won't lie, you know. I was like, no. But yeah, you meet so many different people. You get so many people that think that you're somebody else, which is really, like, baffles me. I've had so many stories told to me and I've had to turn around and I was like, that's not me. My name's not Jennifer.
And of course, you have grown in prominence within the show, haven't you? Being at the centre of Corrie's first lesbian storyline. How did that feel?
Yeah. That was amazing to play. I've had such a good time. Just getting my teeth into something and getting appreciation back is mad. You know, I've got Twitter and a lot of people tweet me and they're like, thank you so much. And you think that's your job and you're helping people. It's just amazing. It is absolutely amazing.
And on the subject of jobs, Brooke, do you still work part-time as a hairdresser?
No, oh gosh, here's my long list of work. No, I used to be a florist.
Yeah.
Then I did that, then give up that and went to nails, then done my nails bit, give up that, went on to hairdressing, did that for a bit, and then my mum bought a shop,
Yeah.
and I kind of just like helped out there. But being with your mum, you don't really want to be with your mum, do you? So I was like, I'll sack this, off I go. And but my friend's got a bar, so I've been like helping out in there recently, which is mad, and I love it. I love the whole waitress thing, and I'm like, do I get a pinner? Do I get an apron? And like, do I get to take people's orders? And like, proper writing dead neat, and everyone's just like, hurry up! Like, oh. So yeah, I have a good time. You know, a lot of people think that you just do curry and that's that. And for me, personally, that's not the case. You know, I'm a work freak. I love working, and I love getting up and being a different person every day. Like, I'll get dressed in the morning and I'm like, right, I'll look like a businesswoman today. And my mum will go, where are you going? And I go, nowhere, just to the petrol station. She'll go, dress like that? I go, yeah, because everyone will think I've been to work. And like, just little things like that, like, makes my little day go better.
And I suppose it keeps you grounded as well, because you've got your feet very much in two camps, haven't you? Showbiz and real life. Yeah,
it's mad, you know, you get to these places where, like, you sat next to, like, Simon Cowell and you're like, oh my gosh, that's Simon Cowell. Me and Sash, when we went to the NTAs, met Cheryl Cole. Well, I was in my element. I was like, oh my God, there's Cheryl Cole, there's Cheryl Cole. I was like to Sasha, go and ask her for a picture. She was like, no, I'm not asking you, you go and ask her. And then anyway, we walked past, she went, I love you too. I was like, it's like, yes, Shazza, you know. So we still get excited. And the other day I went to the premiere of Ghost, and there was this massive toilet queue, and I'm walking down to the end of the toilet. I only seen Colleen Nolan. Well, I was besides myself. Colleen Nolan? I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I watch him. And she was like, yeah, like, she found it really mad that I was that starstruck over, but I don't know why, but I really like her. I was like, that's Colleen Nolan. Sash, that's Colleen Nolan. And Sash was like, I know, Brooke, hurry up. So, yeah, it's mad keeping your head in one place, to be honest.
And, of course, you're going to get the same reaction when you're out doing your random acts of kindness today. People are going to be getting giddy about meeting you.
Yeah, probably. I don't know why. I'm quite boring. But, yeah, you know, it's mad. It's mad to see what people think as well and say about the campaign, which is really going to be exciting.
It's nice to hear someone so enthusiastic, isn't it? That's Brooke Vincent, Sophie Webster in Coronation Street, and she's approaching members of the public this afternoon in that there big London and offering random acts of kindness. The idea is to help highlight the good work of young people for Global Youth Services Day.